Looking ahead, downtown Brunswick will be filled with art, music, and family fun later this month as the town's Outdoor Arts Festival returns. More than 100 artists will take over Main Street for a full day of creativity, live entertainment, and hands-on activities, and it's all for free.
Cool. Here to tell us more about the amazing art and what you can expect this year is Riley Kahns and Grace Clendenning. Welcome both. Thank you so much for being on ARC Maine.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yes.
It's great to be back.
So I am reading that this festival got started in 2006. How did it get started?
You know, the festival started with a group of volunteers that wanted to support local independent artists. That very first year we had 35 artists show up. And this year, as we celebrate our 20th year, we have over 120 artists. So
wow.
The festival has grown in so many ways, especially on the artist front, and we couldn't be more excited to be celebrating our 20th year.
So this is free, which is amazing. Set the scene. When someone walks up, what do they expect to see here?
Yeah. Well, our downtown is going to be as vibrant as you ever see it on this particular day. Both sides of Main Street are lined with tents, artists. Our beautiful town mall right in front of the gazebo is lined with artists and tents. In addition to that, we have a bunch of musicians throughout the day. We have roving musicians. We have a couple of places throughout downtown where we have some bands playing throughout the festival, and there's also plenty of family-friendly activities. So bring your kids. There'll be a bounce house, there'll be balloon animals, face painting, so it's good for the whole family.
Grace, let's talk about the artists. So a lot. What kind of art can we expect, huh?
There are artists from all different works. So we have, like we said, well over 100, and there's going to be a little bit of everything. And these are all juried artists. That's an important part of our show. So they all take really good care to come into the community and share what they're most passionate about. And it's a really wonderful day to support them and all their hard work.
And are these artists just from the Brunswick area? Where are they coming from?
They're coming from not just Brunswick, all over the state of Maine.
Okay.
This is a day for us to champion local arts in Maine and in our local community, and that's what we're really proud of as going into our 20th year too, is supporting them for so long and keeping it going.
Why is art so important to Brunswick?
I think it's just part of, you know, we function as Brunswick's Main Street program, and our mission is to make downtown a vibrant place for visitors, residents, and businesses. And I think that art piece is just part of the social fabric and culture of the town, and it makes it an exciting place to be and a fun thing to celebrate. Yeah, it just adds a little bit of flavor to all the work that we do.
A little bit of flavor, I like that.
When we talk about art pieces, I think like pottery. I also think about paintings. Is like it a whole smorgasbord there? Yeah.
Totally.
Okay.
Yeah, pottery, painting, jewelry. There's something a little bit for everyone. Yeah.
Okay.
We have this one artist in particular, and I apologize because I don't know his name off the top of my head. But he has it all has to do with black light. So his tent has a bunch of black walls. It's enclosed, and then you go in, and it's a bunch of really interesting colors and patterns, and it's super unique. So. Yeah, I think, you know, if you're someone who isn't, you know, well versed in what the local art scene is like, this is such a great event to kind of see just an array of different mediums, different styles, and as Grace said, it's not just Maine artists. We have people from even outside of New England that travel to be part of the show.
Wow.
Yeah. What about you guys? Do you dabble in art at all? Or do you just like to maybe be a viewer of the art?
I'm a spender.
Spender.
It's a dangerous day. Yeah, I love to go out and maybe get some jewelry.
Yeah.
There are some really beautiful pieces, and the artists are lovely. They want to speak to you and share what they're most passionate about, so it's an easy sell.
Yeah, I'm also like Grace in that I'm a consumer of art. I don't make too much art myself. I think we consider ourselves
to appreciate it, huh?
There has to be people to appreciate it. But no, I think anything that is part of the festival here in a few weeks, it's a well worth investment to support local artists and to find something new for your living room wall or your bathroom wall. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm on the hunt for some new stuff. Okay, you mentioned that kids can attend. Any fun activities for them in particular?
Yeah. Kids always enjoy the music. It's something that parents can,
I do too.
You know, sit on a picnic blanket, enjoy. Kids also enjoy dancing and running around. But we have the bounce house. We have a balloon animal artist. We have face painting. and a couple of other surprises I think that are still
Nice.
working to be lined up, but
Surprises.
there'll be no shortage of fun for anyone from the family. Yeah.
Let's talk about the parking. I know that stresses some people out with events. How is that situation? Where should people park?
Yeah, so we always want to encourage people to, there's plenty of street parking and there are lots around our downtown. I think what's important to note on this day is that the town actually doesn't ticket for extended parking, which we really appreciate the town of Brunswick to not do. But our big thing is, like, you know, we want this to be a good experience, not just for visitors and residents, but also a good experience for our small businesses. So we just ask people to be considerate when they choose to park. Maybe not park in front of a cafe space for 8 hours, you know, try to be conscientious of that and to make sure that our small businesses get to benefit from the increased foot traffic on the day.
All right, this is the big final question. When and where is it? So when can people come out?
Yeah, so it'll be happening on Saturday, August 15th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Whole day event.
Whole day event. It's coming up, and we just hope to see as many people show up for our artists and our downtown. It's a really wonderful tradition in Brunswick.
And no tickets needed, right?
Nope.
And it's rain or shine?
Rain or shine.
Ooh,
there's no excuse not to come.
Sure.
That's right.
Yes.
And is there a good website people can find more information about it?
Yeah, so we have two websites where you can find information. One is the festival website, the Brunswick Outdoor Art Festival.com, or you can visit us at our website, the organization that produces the event, www.brunswickdowntown.org.
Riley,
All right.
Grace, thank you so much for coming on to Arc Maine. Can't wait. Hopefully there's great turnout, and I might have to stop by and buy something. We'll be right back with more on Arc Maine.